There's this one habit that connects some of the world's most successful people. We're talking top CEOs, legendary artists, you name it. And it's not about what they do during the day. It's all about how they started. Today, we're going to dive into Robin Sharma's The 5 a.m. Club to unlock a powerful method for absolutely owning your morning and really transforming your entire life.
It all boils down to this really simple but profound idea. Own your morning, elevate your life. And trust me, that's not just some catchy phrase. It's the core belief that the very first hour of your day sets the tone, the trajectory for everything that comes after. It's about winning the day before most people have even hit the snooze button.
And look, this isn't some new trendy life hack. This is a battle-tested strategy that Robin Sharma has been teaching to elite performers for more than 2 decades. The principles we're about to get into have been the secret weapon for countless people aiming for truly world-class results.
So, if this is the secret weapon of the elite, what's the formula? How does it actually work? All right, let's pull back the curtain and break it down, step by step.
Okay, so the entire system is built on one single, powerful concept, the victory hour. You can think of it as the launch pad for a truly exceptional day. It's your foundation. So what is the victory hour? It's that golden 60-minute window between 5 and 6 a.m. Now think about that time. It's a period of incredible peace and quiet. There are virtually no distractions, no emails, notifications, no one demanding your attention. It's this unique opportunity where your brain can operate at its absolute peak, letting you tap into deep creativity and focus before the chaos of the world wakes up.
Okay, so you've got this amazing distraction-free hour. What do you do with it? Well, that brings us to the engine of the whole system, the 20-20-20 formula. This right here is the practical heart of the 5 a.m. Club. This is where it all happens. You structure your victory hour into 3 very intentional 20-minute blocks: move, reflect, and grow. Each one is designed to prime a different part of you, your body, your mind, your soul, for the day ahead.
Let's break down what each of these 20-minute chunks is all about. First, from 5 to 5:20, you move. And we're not talking about a gentle stretch. The goal is intense exercise enough to break a sweat. Why? This literally lowers your fear hormone, cortisol, and releases chemicals that reduce stress and boost your focus. You're basically swapping anxiety for clarity. Next, you reflect. This is your quiet time. You can meditate, write in a journal, or just plan your day. It's all about building self-awareness. And finally, you grow. This is where you feed your mind. Read a book, listen to an insightful podcast, study a new skill. In just 1 hour, you've taken care of your body, centered your mind, and expanded your knowledge.
So why does this formula work so incredibly well? I mean, it's more than just a morning to-do list, right? Of course. It's because it's not just about what you're doing. It's about who you're becoming. And this brings us to this really fascinating idea called the 4 interior empires, the why behind the how.
Most of us get totally fixated on our mindset, our psychology, our thinking. But Sharma argues that to achieve real mastery, you need a holistic approach. You also have to cultivate your heart set, which is your emotional life and resilience, your health set, your physical energy and well-being, and your soul set, which is your connection to your purpose, your why. If you neglect any one of these, it's going to limit your potential in all the others.
And this is why that 20-20-20 formula is so brilliant. It's a perfectly designed daily workout for all 4 of your interior empires. The move pocket trains your health set. The reflect pocket strengthens your heart set and your soul set. And the grow pocket, that's pure fuel for your mindset. It makes sure you're developing as a whole person every single day.
Okay, this all sounds amazing in theory. But let's be real for a second. Waking up at 5 a.m. is tough. So how do you actually turn this powerful routine into a habit that sticks around for good? Well, that's where the 66-day habit path comes in. You've probably heard that whole "it takes 21 days to form a habit" thing, right? Well, the research Sharma points to suggests it's actually closer to 66 days for a new habit to become automatic, to get wired into your brain. And knowing this is so important because it sets a realistic expectation. This isn't a quick fix, it's a commitment.
So this 66-day journey is broken into 3 distinct stages. The first 22 days are stage 1, destruction. And yeah, it feels like that. This is the hardest part where you are literally fighting against your old habits. Then comes stage 2, installation. This is the messy middle. You're building the new routine, but it might feel confusing or chaotic. But if you just push through, you get to stage 3, integration. This is where it all clicks. Waking up at 5 a.m. starts to feel effortless. It becomes your new normal.
Sharma has his perfect quote for it.
All change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. You have to keep this in mind when your alarm blares at 4:55 a.m. on a cold morning. That discomfort is temporary, but the reward you get on the other side, that's permanent.
All right, so once you've mastered the victory hour and made it a habit, you can take your performance to a whole other level with a few powerful tactics for what Sharma calls lifelong genius. So here are a few absolute game changers. The tight bubble of total focus is all about being ruthless in protecting your attention from digital noise. The 90-90-1 rule is huge. For the next 90 days, you dedicate the first 90 minutes of your workday to your single most important project. No emails, no meetings, just deep work on what matters most. Then there's the 60-10 method, which is about working in intense 60-minute sprints and then taking a full 10-minute break to recharge. And finally, the weekly design system. Just spend 30 minutes on a Sunday to map out your week. It ensures you live proactively, not reactively.
But here's the thing you have to remember. All of this is just information. It's just knowledge. And knowledge is only potential power. The book really hammers this home. The real transformation happens when you actually do it. The magic isn't in knowing the formula, it's in the daily, consistent execution.
Every single sunrise is a new invitation, a chance to start fresh. You now have the blueprint for a world-class day, a framework that some of the best in the world use. So the only question left is, what will you build with it? Tomorrow is a fresh start. How will you use your victory hour?